ran into the cockpit and put down the plane. It's a very, very sad day, and we're here to memorial all of these fallen first responders, the fallen families, the fallen pilots, all of that happened. It was a very traumatic day. It was literally one of the worst uh, human terroristic attack that's ever happened in the world. Um, we lost a ton of first responders. I'll just do first responders deaths, and then anybody else can do normal civils. But on that day, we lost 343 New York fire department firefighters. We also lost 60 police officers, and I believe we lost 8 paramedics. Can't remember, but those were basically the fatalities of the first responders who responded to these World Trade Centers as fast as they can to save everybody inside of the building. Of course, there's always going to be people who do not make it out of these attacks because it's literally almost impossible to get to some people when they're being blocked off by an airplane, etc. But the towers collapsed, involving an even more mass ruckus. A lot of people died from falling, and there's debris everywhere, flying everywhere. But today we're just here to commemorate them and just remember what these first responders do for you guys. And this is kind of another push to show that first responders are important and they're here to help, not to hurt. So yeah, we're just gonna remember this day as best as we can. We're gonna hopefully you guys start honoring your firefighters, your local police department people, and etc. because they deserve the respect that they're not getting right now in these certain times. But thank you everybody for coming out to this event. Myself and Doge just wanted to host this event as a community to show that how much we respect the attacks and all of that to memory these people. Till over there and straight in front of me, you guys can just look back with your camera. We just have the ladder truck. There was a ladder truck in the World Trade Center that got smashed by I think it was when one of the towers collapsed. It's below of the memorial, but we just had one there just to memorize that, and then we have a flag right there to show our pride. But thank you everybody for attending. I think Doge is gonna have a speech, but I just want to quickly say thank you. Yeah, you're gonna have a speech. So, yeah, thanks for thanks for coming to the event, and I'll speak for Doge in a second.
Please just allow us a moment. We'll just be having a moment of silence at this time. So I would like that to honor all the people that we have lost, and all to the families that mourn these days. From either people did not come home to their families, fathers didn't come home to their sons, daughters, but that's it.
2 minute silence.
I accidentally crouched. I gotta get back over there. 1 second.
Please, a moment of silence.
There you go. I got you back.
Thanks.
Okay. Moment of silence is over. I'm gonna say one more speech, and then everybody could go on their days, and they could and try and embrace this day as a better day than what happened, and we'll have a normal SSU and go to normal duties. But I would like to go into detail of what happened that day for people who might be unaware. It was on September 11, 2001. 4 planes were hijacked by a terrorist group named Al Qaeda. 2 planes of the 4 were American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175. One of them was crashed into the north, and the other one was crashed into the south towers of the World Trade Center. Within 102 minutes of the initial impact of the planes, both towers collapsed. The third plane, American Airlines Flight 77, was crashed into the Pentagon, which led to partial collapse of the building's west side. The fourth plane was involved in a hijacking, which was United Airlines Flight 93, was meant to crash into Washington, D.C., but had crashed into a field due to passengers attempting to prevent the hijackers from crashing into another major event, because at the time, airplanes had phones, they had all of that. They had some